A breast cancer victim loses an entire year from work, and now all of her coworkers graciously donate their accumulated vacation time to her. Can she include a claim for lost earnings as part of the lawsuit that she's bringing? Would you like to learn the answer? Come join me as I share with you this great information. Hi, I'm Gerry Oginski. I'm a New York medical malpractice and personal injury trial lawyer practicing law here in the state of New York. So here's the scenario. A woman who's now been diagnosed with breast cancer remains out of work during the entire time she's getting treatment. And now she decides to bring a lawsuit for the harms and losses she suffered as a result of the delay in diagnosis and treatment of her breast cancer. So now she's out of work for an entire year. She receives compensation in the form of accumulated vacation time from all of her coworkers. So the reality is her job is not penalizing her at all, and she doesn't lose any income whatsoever. But now, as part of her lawsuit, can we bring a claim for lost earnings? The answer is typically when you are out of work and unable to do the type of things you used to do as part of your job duties, yes, you can include that in a claim for malpractice. However, in this scenario where all of her coworkers have combined together and as an effort to help her and as an effort, a gesture of goodwill, they now combine and collate all of their accumulated vacation time and give it to her so that now she doesn't get penalized at all by her employer for being out of work for an entire year. The answer is, at that point, you cannot claim lost earnings because you can't collect twice. So literally, even though she's not actually collecting money from her coworkers, the fact is she's not actually losing any compensation from her employer as a result of her being out of work for that entire duration. But what's going to happen in the future? Because now, once she's now capable and able to return to work, let's say her coworkers are now unable and unwilling to give her additional time from their own vacation. And now she has to be out of work because of additional treatment, chemotherapy, radiation, and other related issues. Will she be able to include a claim for lost earnings at that point? The answer is yes, she will. So why do I share this quick information with you? I share it with you to give you an insight and an understanding to what goes on in these types of medical malpractice cases here in the state of New York. I realize you're watching this because you likely have questions of your own. Well, if your matter happened here in New York and you do have legal questions, what I encourage you to do is pick up the phone and call me. I can answer your legal questions. I do this every single day and I'd love to talk to you. You can reach me at 516-487-8207 or by email at Gerry, Gerry, at Oginski-law.com. That's it for today's quick video. I'm Gerry Oginski. Have a wonderful day.